Hey guys, it's RJ with The Variant, and we are here for Action Figure Fridays with the lovely Charlie Rocky Cosplay. This week we have got some, they're not older, they're, I don't know, no, that came out like a year ago, didn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Spider-Man Homecoming figures. They came out a year ago. We're going to go ahead and pop these open, review them, and Build-a-figure the Vulture.
Yay!
So, take it away, Charlie Rocky.
Alrighty. I've got Spidey in his first little outfit that he put together by himself because he's nifty. Why not start there? Cool.
Start at the beginning.
You can switch the hood out so that he can have his hood up.
Hoodie action. I think you gotta yank the heads
But
off.
yeah, I don't feel like doing that. But there it is. And let's see. He's got some other hands here because he's got like one fist and like one Spidey hand. And so you can change it so that he has two fists or two Spidey hands. Fancy. Oh, awesome.
Are they both like web shooter hands?
Yes.
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 So you can
Or you could just leave one if he wants to punch somebody
like,
while he's swinging.
You know, like switching that, like back and forth. It's much easier to do when you don't have plastic hands that yank off your arms.
Yeah, it's good they have like two of each. But he's pretty cool. He's got his little rock out action going. Yeah! It'll be really awesome with his Spidey hand. Yep, that's about it. But
I know it was like that in the.
Like,
he's in his PJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty much
what
what it
got
was.
The little drawstrings on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, on his actual pants.
Yeah, on his pants, on his PJ pants.
Drawstring PJ pants. With PJ pants action.
Right. Oh. He's not making weird clicky sounds when I move him.
That's good.
Yeah. And he has a vulture wing.
Vulture wing.
Seems like you could, like, cut somebody with this.
So they did this set, like, a little bit differently than most of the sets. They didn't give you Build-a-figure. They gave you, buy this extra vulture figure, and you can build his wings.
Oh.
So they put another, like, there's 7 figures in this set. So it's a big set. It might take us an extra few minutes to get through it, but whatever.
You don't mind.
You guys love it.
And it's Spider-Man,
and
so...
Yeah.
So
who doesn't like Spider-Man?
I don't know anyone.
Alright, so I have got... This set comes with 3 villains and 4 good guys, including 2 Spideys. But 2 of the villains are... one of them is Tombstone. And Tombstone's like... I don't remember what Tombstone does. He's like a mobster. He's like dead. He's like a zombie. Is he Solomon Grundy of the Marvel Universe? I don't know. You'll correct me at some point. I know.
He looks like Ryuk.
Yeah, he kind of does. He looks like Ryuk from Death Note.
He's just Death Note face.
He's got like this whole like, I'm gonna puff my chest out and be like badass, like Greaser Ryuk. He's Greaser. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Ryuk just got a haircut and went out on the town.
Yes. So yeah, his face looks like Ryuk. He's kind of dressed like him. It's pretty cool. I mean, it looks like the comic book. There was no Tombstone in any of the movies that I know of. I don't think.
I don't think
no.
So.
And rock out action with his big beefy chest. And he's just gonna kind of like get all up in your face. They put him in this. Like they put him in this box, like kind of like all posed up, like, yo man, what's up? I'm, like 50s greaser guy. He's got his collar flipped, like if you can see that, like, and that's like just like that. Like we didn't do that. We didn't mess with it.
It's like Grease Lightning.
Yeah, it's Grease Lightning.
Grease Lightning, Ryuk.
It's like, go Grease Lightning, you're burning up a quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning.
Yeah, all of that.
That's the extent of our singing for this episode. Thank God. But yeah, he looks like Tombstone, and he's Tombstone. I mean, I guess it's a good fill out for your Marvel Spider-Man villain collection. Tombstone, pretty straightforward, pretty decent sculpt, and collar flip action. Cool.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Moon Knight next.
Moon Knight, made courtesy of
Ooh.
Arkham Comics in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We had to go all the way out there to find Moon Knight. Our good friends out there are always on the lookout for figures for us. So, a little shout out to Arkham Comics Rocky Mount.
What a trip.
And Arkham Comics Wilson. Hi, Tiffany. We love you.
This one's really cool though.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's got like a huge, ginormous cape. So I'm gonna have to just like squeeze through it.
Oh, it's got the... I hate when they do that. It's like, just take the cape off and put it in the back.
Right.
Like, why?
Remove it. Cool. Eventually this will work. Cool. Oh, there goes that.
Whatever.
Ugh. Moon Knight.
So this is like the new Moon Knight costume, I'm pretty sure. I've never really read Moon Knight. I know like Mark Spector is Moon Knight, and he's like a borderline like crazy person or schizophrenic person, or he's got some kind of a mental disorder, but it's mainly because he hears voices in his head, but I don't know if it's like attributed to actual like mental problems or if it's attributed to the ghost of the Khonshu that gives him his powers. I don't know.
All of that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like and that was just me kind of paraphrasing just from like maybe reading one Moon Knight comic
Right.
in like 20 some odd years.
Oh.
Uh-oh, look.
It's
Ooh.
like a staff that is like bam.
Daredevil batons.
It's like Robin's nightstick.
Yes, or Robin. But mainly Daredevil because this is Marvel.
Yeah.
Who's Robin?
I don't know. Anywho, he's magnificent. His little bendy cape is like super cool. Pretend it flies in the wind.
You can
But I
put
really,
it behind a fan and,
yeah,
or something.
he looks really awesome though. I feel like he should glow in the dark.
That would be cool.
That would be
Like
really
if they
awesome.
just made glow in the dark action or something.
These things.
What
I'm
is-
just gonna leave them on the tape, but it's
Okay.
just little moons.
What are they, like boomerangs? Is he like
I don't know.
Captain Dr. Boomerang?
I don't know what they are.
Captain Dr. Boomerang, shout out.
Moon Knight. It's like it looks like
I would have
it's
liked
just like a power.
I would have liked to see him come. Oh, but they didn't give us any of those little bubbles
No,
as his power?
they didn't give us the bubbly
They gave us
circles.
moon
They gave
boomerangs.
us individual moons
Moonerangs.
that could easily be lost. So you have to.
Is there a
leave
choking
them,
hazard
like,
on that box? I'm sure there is. There's
I'm
gotta
gonna
be.
guess there is.
There's gotta.
because
Don't
That's
eat the boomerangs,
tiniest
kids.
little thing I've ever seen. But he also comes with 2 fists. Pow pow.
Punchy fists and grabby
Yes,
fists.
and grabby hands. So he can hit you with his nightstick.
And then grab you.
Yeah, and the grabby. Oh my gosh, but he's really awesome. I like him. Yeah. He's got like his whole rock out thing going, even though he's got this like extra plate thing.
Oh, it's like kind of hitting or something?
It's
No.
not. It's not in the
Okay.
way. It seems weird though.
I would have liked to see them do something where, like, he can put those boomerangs somewhere.
Yeah.
Like a back pocket or a fanny pack, maybe?
It's weird because like these little side thingies aren't just like painted on. They're just like
They're molded on.
it's like if it was an extra piece they attached onto him. They're not even molded on.
Oh, okay, so they just glued them on.
They're like, yeah.
Oh,
That's weird, right?
that is weird.
Same thing with on the sides.
You know, like we said before,
It
they
is fun.
could reuse the bodies and then just stick stuff on them to make them, like, different guys.
Yeah, there's one on his back
Because,
too.
like, they're all kind of muscular heroes. And then they just paint it black and glue a bunch of...
Random things.
It's
on
Eva
it.
foam.
Yeah.
He's a cosplayer.
He's got the
Cosplay.
EVA foam ready.
Yes.
Yes.
This is your Moon Knight cosplayer figure.
Yes.
He's
and
not
then
the
he could,
real
like,
Moon Knight.
take it all off and then be, I don't know, someone else with a black suit.
He's comic screen
Maybe.
accurate.
Male Catwoman. forgot.
With
Okay, Marvel. Sorry.
extra Warbler action. Yes, Marvel.
Okay, but I love him anyways, despite all of that. He's awesome.
Okay. Cool.
And
All
he came with this other part of the wing.
Oh, more wings. I got.
Girl.
Yeah, I didn't show you tombstones. It's like a, I don't know, like a motor or something. We'll figure that out. I think we need an engineering degree to build this week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, we've got another villain here. We've got Marvel's Beetle,
Yay!
which was a odd choice because a little while back they had just come out with a Beetle figure, but it was the female Beetle. But now they've got the male Beetle. I don't know if one of them died and the other one took over. This is also not coming out of the box.
The female one was pretty awesome.
Yeah, the female one was
Yeah.
pretty cool. The figure, if I remember correctly, had like some cool... Well, it looks like it's the same wings, but let me take this all out and see what's the deal. What's the deal, Beetle? Alright, so he's got like these little wing cap things. I hope these are going on the right side.
Beetle shells.
Beetle shells, yes.
I don't know if that's really what they're called.
I don't either.
I just made that up.
I don't know if these are... Let's see. Alright, so now we need an engineering degree for the Beetle. Alright, well, let's see if that works. So he's got like a cup head thing that you can attach behind his head.
Ooh.
And then... like that, you're like,
Ooh, so beautiful.
cover girl. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Beetle. Alright, so the wings pop in with like a definitive pop, so I know that they're in now. Let me get this other set in. Alright, so
Oh.
there's our little Beetle. He's giving like up and away. That's DC again. What is it today?
Oh no.
But that's actually like a cool pose that he's in. Like,
Yeah.
I would like leave him like that. Like, I'm flying away.
I thought we were done with the singing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what's up today. Not enough coffee this morning, so I just
Seriously.
started singing. I would definitely like to see if these Beetle cup head things push in more, because they're just kind of sitting here and they're going to fall out or something. But I also don't want to break it, so I'm just going to like leave that. I'm not even sweating it right now. The wings separate. They're like, so you've got like a whole full 4 set of Beetle wings, and then his little cup wings, whatever they are. Shoulder pads. I don't know. Look, this one just fell off. He's super shiny. Like, he's really like metallic green shiny. Pretty cool figure. It's a good representation of the Beetle. Another figure to round out your Spidey villains set, which is actually going to be a very big theme for this week and next week, because we've got some more Spidey figures coming up next week.
Yay!
So, all right, you can go. I'm just messing with this. Oh wait, that did go in. So let's see if we can get the other side in now. Yay!
I'm grabbing another Spider-Man because I'm biased.
You love Spidey.
I know, he's my favorite. All-time favorite superhero ever. Specifically, Peter Parker. Oh. That's a lot. Okay, so when he was in this thing, he had some wings under his arms, and those just fell right off.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they just clip in?
Yep, they just clip in under his arm.
One of the Spider-Woman figures had that, and they never stayed in. They were just kind of cheesy and chintzy. And
Yeah, they're super thin
it's just kind of
and
like
weird.
a waist. In fact, she came with 2 sets. So she came with one where her arms were spread out, and they were like the web things were spread out under her arms, and then they had another one that they were like closed up, so you could pose her. And I was like, why don't you just put like cloth ones? That might work better.
And just
maybe the kids would eat the cloth or something. I don't know. I don't know what kids do anymore.
Cloth.
Eating Tide Pods
I feel
and
like
cloth.
that would be a better idea, though.
I'm still not
His
getting
chest
them.
is all puffed out. There we go. Let's calm down, Peter. See? Wings!
Ah, there we
That's pretty cool. He's really, like, wobbly, though. But, he's got, like, extreme rock-out motion. Like, his torso just bends in half.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I always think that, I always feel like that when they make Spider-Man figures, they should make them, like, extra posable. Because Spidey's always like...
Yeah, I feel like I could roll him in a ball
I can't do any of that, but...
Let's take these wing guys off. Okay. Here we go. Let's
see.
see.
Did he even have those wing things in the movie?
No.
Like, I don't remember him having those. Except, wait, didn't he, like, glide once? Like, that's his Tony Stark suit, right? That's the suit Tony Stark made for him?
Yes, it is.
I hate that they kind of didn't make him self-made. Like, they're like, oh, we've got to make Tony Stark give him a suit.
Yeah, Tony's got to have a big role in Spider-Man.
Right.
Why?
Like, you can't go see a Spider-Man movie without having Iron Man in it?
His arms also move front and back and not really up and down.
So he can do the pull the boat together action.
Whoa.
Like, I'm going to save this boat with webs.
Or you can be like,
Which was your favorite Spider-Man movie of all the Spider-Man movies?
That's really difficult. It's probably one of the Andrew Garfield ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like Andrew Garfield. I'm just not a fan. Like,
I gotta say, I like all Spider-Man movies, even Spider-Man 3.
I did. Well, I can't say anything about Spider-Man 3.
I was down with emo Peter Parker with the eyeliner.
I liked the Dr. Octopus one.
Spider-Man 2.
Like,
yes.
that whole scene where they're fighting on that train was, to me, that was just classic.
You know what?
Spidey.
That's probably true. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be like close second, or maybe might take its place. Any of the Andrew Garfield ones. But I really liked Spider-Man 3 also. No one else did.
Yeah,
I
couldn't get into it. Like, I thought
Everybody was like, he's a crybaby and
they
blah,
were
blah,
going
blah.
okay with it until they decided to shoehorn Venom in there, I think. Like, if it was just Spidey versus the Sandman, and then maybe, like, throw somebody else in, but, like, I think they just rushed to get Venom in there, and
they messed it up for everybody. They just, I will say that was not a good idea at all.
What's that other head?
So this other head has the eyes when they, like, shrink smaller.
Oh.
It's just like...
Because people are like, we need that Spidey with shrinking eye action.
Spidey needs to give the eye to everyone. And he's got, like, another fist hand and another Spidey hand, just like the other one. Yeah, see? See that? I thought he was BA in the third one, though.
Like I said, I think it started out okay, and then they just kind of finished badly, and I was just like...
Right. Came with the other part of the wing, because
wings.
that's all we're building.
Yeah, I hope these wings come with directions or something, because this is...
Right, because we don't know what this new Vulture is about.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so the last one is kind of a stretch. Kind of like a, hey, we need to throw another figure in here. This is Captain Universe Spider-Man, which was from, like, 2 issues of Spidey, where he got the powers of Captain Universe. I don't really know a lot about Captain Universe other than that he's got, like, some cosmic power, and he comes to some people in, like, a great time of need and gives them his power, and they basically become Captain Universe. So Spidey became Captain Universe. I think X-23 did at one point too. But I don't really know who else became Captain Universe. So, like, this was like a 2-issue series, or 2-issue story arc, 3-issue story arc. The most famous thing to come out of it was that it was drawn by Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane's a huge name artist. He runs Image Comics. He's, the creator of Spawn. He did Spider-Man for a long time, where he had that, there's like that iconic Spidey. I'm not doing that. That's iconic Spidey pose from Spider-Man #1. But anyway, Spider-Man had the cosmic power of Captain Universe, and he punched the Hulk into orbit. So, which, if I remember, that was a really cool issue. So it's pretty cool. Like, I guess, we can have a Captain Universe figure. He's got a big W on his chest. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, or maybe it's just planets, like connecting constellations, maybe. Captain.
It's like an M on the other side.
Right, and he's got the Spidey Captain Universe face going on, so it's like you can tell, oh, this is Spider-Man's version of Captain Universe. He also comes with a regular Captain Universe head, so he can just be regular. Which, like I said, Captain Universe just kind of shows up and gives people his powers. He doesn't really do anything. I've never read
what you look like, Captain Universe.
Yeah, no, who cares what you look like, because you're just going to give everybody your powers anyway. Maybe this is Captain Universe's regular head.
Looks like Tony Stark.
He kind of looks like Tony Stark, but with
but less menacing.
Yeah, I'm not going to build an Iron Man suit. I'm going to just give you my Captain Universe power.
Tony Stark's facial hair looks like that guy from Wild Wild West.
I think more than anything, Captain Universe is probably just a good way for them to solve a problem. He's really never had any kind of huge starring roles in the Marvel Universe that I know of. And not really sure why they gave us these figures. He's got some cool splatter paint in his little constellation part of his outfit. I don't know if that's clear or not. You'll be able to see him later when we do the run-throughs. Pretty standard figure. He's decently muscular. Rock out action is kind of tight.
Yikes,
I don't like those.
Old.
Yeah, old kind of. But extra heads, and it's Captain Universe, guys. If you are really down to build this Vulture figure, then you're gonna get a Captain Universe. If not, I think you can skip him, honestly. He comes with a wing. So.
And last but not least, the Vulture. The moment has arrived. Alright, guy. Okay, this guy's super awesome. Got his old Vulture feet. Looks like he clawed somebody's face off.
Oh, did he have feet like that in the movie?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
He was
okay.
Vulture.
Oh yeah, because he grabbed some stuff at one point.
Yes, and I'm super excited they put Vulture in the movie because he was the hardest level of the video game. And I totally rage quit 5 times.
Wait, which video game?
It was Spider-Man 2 something, I don't know.
Was that the one where you had to jump around from all the different vultures?
Yes.
Yes, I remember playing that. It was terrible.
It was really horrible. Bad. He feels really heavy duty. If they sculpted everything onto him. That's a lot of stuff. All of his armor and his belt, even the stuff on his belt and his straps, legit everything.
Okay.
Doesn't even feel like the other one. It's legit.
Yeah, it definitely has a different feel and look to the other ones.
Yeah.
It's definitely the movie version of the Vulture. So if you're expecting the Adrian Toomes in the bodysuit with the furry collar, you're not getting this here, guys. This is movie version. Though that one would be cool to have, and I think they made a 2-pack of Spidey and that Vulture.
Yeah.
Which that's again classic Spidey villains, so you got to pay $40 for it or find it on clearance somewhere.
His helmet, you can see through the goggles, and he's got glowy green eyes, and he's got the tubes on the side. He's got so much going on. Yeah.
The helmet doesn't come off at all, does it?
No.
Man, that would have been an awesome
Nope, it's his whole head.
I think they should have gave us a second head so
Yeah.
that we had a Michael Keaton Marvel figure.
Yeah.
You know?
Just be like, I just want Michael Keaton as an action figure.
And some people do that. They
Yeah.
buy the figures just because there's like different stars that played the figures, and they're like, I've got my Michael Keaton. I've got my. I can't think of anything else now.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwartz. I've got my
There
Mr.
we
Freeze
go.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Back
figure.
to
I've
DC.
got. Yeah.
He's got a little stand. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And he's got the back attachment for the wings. Ooh. Legit. Okay, yeah, this probably is going to need directions because I don't even understand.
All right, we're gonna figure it
This
out.
is really cool. It's got a lot of color to it that I never knew Vulture had in the movie.
Yeah, it was kind of dark.
I mean,
like
you
you
don't
couldn't
like
see what was going
and
on.
you don't see his back. What are you doing his back?
All right, so that's part number 7. All right, it gave us like a little half-assed set of directions on the back of the box.
Ooh.
So let's see if we can figure this out. All right, so 7 is the middle piece. Let's get that. And then 5 is the piece that came with Tombstone. This one's Tombstone, I think. Just snap on. Okay. And then 1 came with Spider-Man. We got them all mixed up. Shit. Okay, we'll figure it out.
One day. Which Spider-Man?
Oh wait, give me the other one.
Yeah, I was about to say this one came with Sleepy Spider-Man. Pajama Spider-Man.
Pajama Spider-Man.
Pajama Man.
Maybe that does go like that.
Does he have grabby hands for a reason?
Because cosplay is not consent.
Vulture.
Vulture. You know better.
No.
Oh, I think that one goes there.
Grabby feet can go in their tippy toes.
And that goes there. And then the wing. Oh, I think I got it.
So awesome. Oh, we're smart people. I said we, but
You're fine. Everybody knows you're smart.
haha.
Alright, there's that. And then this one.
Magic.
We did it.
This is legit. I'm actually really excited about these wings.
And
Yeah, they just pop in there.
yes.
This is really awesome.
It's a pterodactyl. Alright, so if you look, he's got the wings bend this way, they bend this way, his little rotors spin, and they can also turn and spin this way. So he can pretty much go any way he wants to. Like, he can pretty much fly wherever.
It's legit.
What's his little stand deal? Does it come with a stand?
Yes.
Alright, let's see what this does. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I think it just sits in there. And then it just helps him. So we don't have any place to stand this to show you. But it just sits there. And now you can balance him and pose him without him just being all top heavy and falling on his face.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty cool. Here, would you like to take a look?
Yes.
The Vulture.
This is legit. Good. He looks like one of those flying monkeys or something.
Oh, yeah.
Do
The
these
robotic
things spin?
flying monkeys.
Oh, they even spin
Oh, they
this
spin
way?
those too?
Yeah.
So you could like get like a little like
Ooh.
blower and blow it on them and have like
Yeah.
actual
That's
spinning
legit.
action.
Oh, that's exciting. I get
Ooh,
like
these.
super happy about
And these go out like this
Spider-Verse
too.
villains and stuff.
So there's like all kinds of posable ways you can do these wings. That's pretty cool. I dig that.
He'sbomb.com.
Yes.
Yes, Vulture's a win. This is my favorite build.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yay!
Yay.
Now I steal this.
The what?
Eerie laugh.
Stop stealing my toys. Where's my Black Panther figures?
Dun, dun, dun.
I finally saw it.
I
Wakanda
know.
Forever.
I know.
Now I can do that.
Colonize.
Wow.
On your own video.
It's our video. Come on.
Oh
We do this
my
enough.
God. That's true.
It's our video.
This is true.
So, all right, that's all the ridiculous time we have this week, guys. Check in with us next week. We've got some more cool Spidey figures coming up. And I've actually got some cool figures I want to show you next week that I picked up this week that I don't even know if they were supposed to be out yet, but I found some cool stuff, guys, and we'll show them to you next week, which is actually in like 5 minutes, but next week.
But next week for you.
You got anything to plug?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now Vero, whatever that is. Charlie Rocket or Charlie Rocket Cosplay. You can also check out Pride Start Gaming on any platform. And Input Club, Stephen Crystal, shout out. Thank you guys.
And you can find us on www.the-variant.com, Facebook /variant covers, at @the_variant_, Instagram and Twitter. And come see us next coming weekend, 17th and 18th,
Yes.
March 17th and 18th. We're going to be at the Raleigh Convention Center at NC Comic Con Oak City. We are at booth C012, A018, and A016.
Yes.
Yes. So come see us, hang out, meet Charlie Rocket in person, pick up some comics from the Variant, and meet a bunch of cosplayers. We're going to have like a ton of cosplayers out there too.
Yeah.
Yes. So come see us, guys.
It's going to be awesome. Awesome.
See you next week.